Hi there, Alex Hickey here with the next song in my Myth of Normal song project. This is the song project's 1 year birthday, and so I'm singing song number 53. It's the second song for chapter 18, and it's called ADHD, which is the acronym for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. This is something that Dr. Mate has personal experience with. He's been diagnosed with ADHD and has written a whole book about it. In the Myth of Normal, in this chapter, he just sort of goes over the highlights, some of the main symptoms and causes, and what it's like to experience ADHD in the world that we live in. There's one other acronym in this song that I just want to make sure people are familiar with, and it's TCB, which stands for Taking Care of Business. Sorry, you can still see and hear that I've got a bit of a cold, so hopefully that won't get in the way of the song. Here it is. Our responses exist on a spectrum. If we visualize how that goes, on one end we are flourishing, excitement and love and glee. On the way there is curiosity. Smack in the middle is just TCB. Then boredom, then symptoms of ADHD. And past that is dissociation. At the far end we're non-responsive, and moment to moment can change fluidly. ADHD is the name they came up with for a lack of attention and heightened distraction. Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. But remember our view of no disorders. There's a reason for everything. We check out to avoid our difficulties, or block everything out while we hyper-focus in. Stress is the major culprit, at home and out in the world. Itself on a spectrum of less and of more. Our bodies and our behaviors keep score. ADHD is the name they came up with for a lack of attention and heightened distraction. Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. When kids don't get ample chances to play, they adapt, become restless, withdrawn, trapped inside classrooms for hours a day. And some of them get this label slapped on, while the fidgets are just trying to say, I need to go out and play. And the boredom attempts to express, this system ain't working, the world is a mess. Why do we blame and medicate the kids? Why do we scorn and judge their parents, when the way that our culture induces this is so obvious and transparent? What if we could treat this holistically, improving the environment for everyone? Studies with dogs show that they respond beautifully to connection and play with other dogs and humans. And what are all of these medications like Adderall and Ritalin doing to all of these children? Will there be future complications? Already some studies say these drugs can shrink kids' brains and create metabolic imbalances, affecting kids' physical wellness. ADHD is the name they came up with for a lack of attention and heightened distraction. Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. Thanks for listening.